the Minnesota Vikings. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. 22-yard line.
White.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 23
Terrific
yards.
start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. 33, yellow. Hut.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Reichert, good with the extra point. The Vikings are very quickly out. A 7-0 lead. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of burden.
Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Vikings will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Set, red, seal, black. 60 red. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Down. Set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Spear, black, red, cycle. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Ronnie brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Posted Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Black 45.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
95. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the set. Ready, ready. 60 red. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So, it's exactly...
That's tipped and intercepted. Pick by the rookie out of Penn State. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down and catch the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to let this one go deep. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point is good. And the Bears move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
6. Mega. Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
The pass. Intended for Dalton.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Red. Cycle. Set. Ready. Snap. Red. 38. Hut. Hut.
Back to throw. Pass complete. Right side to Kincaid. Did a good job rallying to the football. Just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. go on that hookup. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Set, cut.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Third and 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Field, black. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. It's back out now to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Williams. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams to the air once more. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's going to air this one out. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready, ready.
Here's second and 6.
Six, set, cut, ready, ready.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He's got Loveland, free left side. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and that's going to wind up a first down.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one up. This time sledding becomes a little more difficult, and they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Number 84, Holston Loveland.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown Bears. Fitzgerald down for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Blue strike. Down. Black Olsen. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Rep, ready. 33. Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 65-yard attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get that. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Quick throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Inside run with Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Ready, right.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
White.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, that is terrific.
The Bears take
Out
over
of bounds,
first and 10
inside the
at their own
5-yard
3-yard
line.
line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle they go. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. Able to get it out. It's the 2, and no further.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that is incomplete contact, but he flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To be returned from the other side of midfield.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Red, yellow. Red, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Vikings, 1st down.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and the 1st down.
Set, punt.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready. Light blue. Set. Green jack. Smash. Red. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st down.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Set. Ready. Cut.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Up 3rd and 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Down. White. Black.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he'll be set up now. The 40 with that one.
14 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. His throw left side is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is...
He will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Trying to find some place to go. It's like nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First down.
Now Williams. He'll go right back to Lovely. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 14.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Luke Lachey. Touchdown, Bears. The PAT is up and good. The Bears have taken a 4-point advantage.
31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set, right. Ready.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Ready. Push.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Tito blue. Here we go. Set. Black. Next smash. Red. Field. Black. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Field. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And 3rd down coming up.
Yellow. Ready. Black. Red. Set.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Blaster. Stick. Mega. Light blue. Cut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Here is 1st and goal.
At the
Yellow,
6-yard
22.
line.
Ready?
He'll run.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on the last play. And now it is 3rd and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Blue, come on, set. Blue, 32, claws red.
He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he's got it at the 1. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Here we go. 1 final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry.